Her mother and father in Indiana, his name Jared Dante Coger, 21 years of age, her name Janaea Kimberly Hobson, 19 years of age, have both been arrested for allegedly killing their 1-month-old daughter. She was violently beaten and shaken. The parents failed to seek medical attention for nearly a full week, and with that, their daughter, Royal Coger, slowly died in the family home. The two evil scumbags were taken into custody. They've both been charged with a spate of felonies, including 2 counts each of neglect of a dependent resulting in death, 3 counts of neglect of a dependent resulting in serious bodily injury, and depriving a dependent. Additionally, the father, Jared Coger, is facing 1 count of murder and 1 count of aggravated battery. The situation unfolded when the couple showed up at Methodist Hospital's Northlake campus on December the 15th, carrying young Royal, who appeared to be suffering from abusive head trauma. Royal was taken into the hospital, but tragically she succumbed to her injuries. She was pronounced dead 3 days later on December the 18th. Naturally, hospital staff and the doctors found Royal's litany of injuries to be highly suspect, and with that, police were informed. The father told police that a couple of weeks prior, on December the 4th, Royal had fell out of a baby carrier and struck her head on concrete, resulting in a grapefruit-sized bump that the father decided to cover with a hat. Oh yeah, that's a good thing to do. Your baby, 1 month old, falls out of her baby carrier onto concrete. She hits her head. She gets a bump the size of a grapefruit. By the way, grapefruits are pretty fucking big. And what do, father? Oh yeah, that's right. Absolutely nothing. Sweet FA. Fuck all. Other than put a hat over her. Your 1 month old baby sustained an injury due to a so-called accident. She's got a serious head injury and you don't do fucking anything about it, you fucking scumbag. The father said that he chose not to tell the mother about the fall and instead waited 11 days until Royal had a scheduled doctor's appointment. You have a 1 month old baby sustain a fall. You claim it was an accident. I'm not convinced personally. And you don't do anything about it. You think, you know what, obviously she's very injured. She's got this huge bump on her head, but I won't tell anyone about it. I won't tell the mother and we won't tell the doctor about it. Beggar's belief. I don't believe it, frankly. Or rather, I don't believe the fall was an accident. The father told officers that following the fall, their baby, Royal, cried more than she otherwise normally would and she ate less. So she was injured. It was changing her behavior. She was ill. She was in need of medical attention, but you decided to wait until the scheduled appointment. We're told that during further interrogation, when the detectives pushed the father to tell the truth, eventually he did. He confessed that on December the 12th, he became so frustrated with his daughter's crying that he grabbed Royal, 1 month old, and shook her violently while shouting, "Why are you crying? Why are you crying?" I'm not a father. I don't have too much experience with children, but there's quite obviously, anyone with 2 brain cells knows that you should not be doing that. You should not be shaking your child. Full stop. You should not be shaking your child. Full stop. Perhaps particularly when your child is 1 month of age, and perhaps just like not violently. If he has a mental snap, if he is too stressed out, walk away. Walk away. Run away if you have to, but do not allow yourself to hurt a child, or indeed any other human being. The mother denied knowing anything about her child's injuries. She didn't know anything about it at all. She's completely ignorant. And maybe that's true. Maybe she really didn't know, and maybe she should have known, but she didn't, perhaps because she's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Maybe. She's with this scumbag, Jared Dante Coger. She had a child with him. She doesn't seem that smart to me. So she's claiming ignorance. With that, she's claiming innocence. And maybe that's fair. Maybe that's true. She should have known, for sure. Don't get me wrong. She should have known. She should have had a basic understanding of the health and medical condition and behavior of her own child. And she didn't. But perhaps that's due to her mental capacity. I'm speculating. I don't know anything about this woman apart from she allowed this to happen and she allowed herself to have a baby with this violent scumbag, a child murderer, Jared Dante Coger. Authorities have seen fit to hold the father without bond. I applaud that. There's no need to have this scumbag on the streets. The mother does have a bond of $100,000, which is quite high, but of course, if she's able to stump up 10-20% of that amount, $10,000, $20,000 give or take, she will be able to walk the streets. Obviously, we don't know the full details. That's pretty much all the information that we do have. My gut feeling, for whatever it's worth, is I just feel that this woman does have a level of ignorance. I don't know why I feel that way, but that's what she's claiming. She didn't know anything about it at all, and I just suspect that there may be some truth to that. Certainly, it seems that she was not violent towards her child herself. It seems even that she wasn't witness to any attacks upon her child. It seems that she merely failed to identify the condition that her child, Royal Coger, was in. So I'm personally not viewing the mother as being an out and out evil banshee. The father, however, is a scumbag, and I hope he sees the justice that he deserves. Life in jail. If not, the death penalty. I guess that's all I want to go through at this point, so I'm going to wrap things up. If you appreciate the coverage, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. If you're in a position to consider joining my memberships, please do. If you're not able to do that, that's perfectly fine. I'll thank you for your time and take care.